Candy Vin the Gadget God, the long anticipated review of the Microsoft Surface tablet with Windows RT. I know I made you wait a long time for this, but that's because I wanted to give it a thorough review. Here I got attached the touch cover. Let me just show you what this looks like. Got the kickstand back there. Hear that little snap sound. There's the back. This is a 32GB version. On the side, speaker port. It's got two of these. Headphone port, volume rocker, and the kickstand flipper. It's only on one side, so if you go on this side, there's no kickstand flipper over there. So if you want to flip it out, the notch is on this side. And I tell you, that is my favorite part of the entire tablet design. I think if the iPad should copy one thing, it's that kickstand. But we'll get to that a little deeper in a second. So on the opposite side, magnetic charging port, magnet like a MacBook Pro, very nice. Full USB port right there. It's a micro HDMI port right there. And the other volume speaker. Up along top here we got the camera, a little microphone there. The camera's actually on an angle, so when you have this propped open with the kickstand, it's actually facing straight out instead of looking down a little bit. On the top you have two microphones, one and two microphones. This is the sleep-wake button, and on the bottom there is the magnetic connector to connect a type cover or a touch cover. So what's the difference between a type cover and a touch cover, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. This right here is the touch cover, and that means the keys are completely flat, absolutely flat. I mean, not 100% flat. You can see they have a little raise to them, but this is the touch cover. They're touch-sensitive keys. On the type cover, they're physical, hard keys that make a little clicking sound. I'm going to go to the desktop right here, and this is one of the awesome things. You can see my mouse moving on my touchpad here. I got a left and right clicker down there, so it's ridiculous, that's a good word to use, to be using a mouse on a tablet. That's just built in right there. You can right click. It's crazy, it's insane. You got your Internet Explorer. Let me just give you a demonstration of the speakers real quick. We'll go to youtube.com. You can see this little button right here on the screen. That will bring up the touch keyboard. Sweet, dude. This also can take pen input. If you have the Pro version, it comes with a pen. That magnet clips into it. We're going to search for Candy Vin, the Gadget God, your hero. 47 videos, man. He's pumping out them videos from one guy, I tell you. Click on one here. Let's put the volume at full blast. But one thing I can say hands down is the design of this tablet is absolutely stunning. I love the kickstand. You could say I'm obsessed. Kickstand is genius.
Where's my phone?
Of course he's got to play an ad first. He's got to make money somehow, right? I'm just kidding. I have a full-time job. This is what I do at night. So you can hear it's got speakers on the side. They're not super loud, but they are definitely loud enough. Hit the escape key. I mean, it's crazy to have a full keyboard on the tablet here. Touch the Windows button, take this back to this menu, and you can hear it's actually playing the YouTube video in the background, just like a normal PC. It's insane. And when you touch, it shows a little see a little finger button to let you know that's exactly where you touched. Alright, just give you a look at the keys on here. Now you got your volume and stuff, so it's really fun. Mute. It's really fun to just be pushing keys on here. That's search I just hit. Go back to the home. Alright. And it's really soft when it touches the screen. It's not going to damage it or anything. Look how thin that is. It might as well not even be on there, but it has a keyboard. This side's super soft, really nice. And I know what everyone wants to hear. They want to hear the magnet snap. So before we get into the operating system, let's hear that magnet snap. Pull it off, and oh man, that's awesome. Let's hear it two more times. Oh man, that's wild. One more time. Look at that, it's in there perfectly. And Oh, no way. Is he going to hang it? Yeah, I'm going to hang it by the keyboard. I'm even going to wiggle it. Look at that. Look at that. That's how strong the magnet is. Yeah, get off there. All right. Enough with the keyboard. Let's get back to the tablet. So you got your email, your people, that connects with your social networks, calendar, weather. Gotta know what the weather is. Now there are updates regularly, not regularly, but every now and then there's updates just like a normal Windows PC. So it's nice that they're updating the software frequently. It also has a built-in vibration, so when I touch this, there's tactile feedback. I can feel a little voom, voom, and I don't think any other tablet has that. The iPad definitely doesn't have that, so that's an awesome feature. It has tactile feedback, vibrates when you touch it. Xbox Smart Glass, you can download that for free on an Android or iPhone or an iPad, so we won't get into that. Music's cool, videos, Internet Explorer. Now this is the tablet version of it. You saw the desktop version a second ago. And you know, you can just see it looks like the Metro interface on the beginning. And down here, you swipe up, that'll give you your search bar, but we don't feel like that right now, so let's go back here. If you swipe down, it'll show you all your browsing windows. Click that by accident, but you swipe down, add a new one, and here's your tabs, so X out of that. We'll go back to the home. If you come in from the side, this is basically where your most common options are going to be. Search whatever the heck you want. Definitely nice. Oops. So that's what search is. Share, you can share it to, you know, I haven't connected it to anything, but that's like your Twitter or your Facebook or whatever. And start will just take you to this menu. We're already on it, so it's not doing that. Devices is like devices that are connected to this. Settings is a pretty common one you're going to go to. Notifications, change PC settings, another common one. You know, change your background in here. Notifications, different users on here. Sync your settings. Windows Update, that's how you're going to get updates and things like that. But when you touch this home button, it'll take you to whatever you were doing last. So I like that. And we got the store. One thing I'm not too psyched about, I think, is the Surface's biggest weakness right now is their lack of apps in the store. They have some big names, but really there's a whole lot missing. I think you can count all the apps. You know, there's, I don't know, 1,000 or something, whereas the iPad and iPhone, Android, they have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. So, you know, a lot of free apps, a lot of paid apps, games. This is the games, something that I was pretty interested in. You can earn achievements to post to your Xbox score, but not on all games. That's only on games that say Xbox. You know, these are my 360 games, so. Oh, it's showing me, it's showing all my secrets. So, only if in the title bar it says Xbox will that be a game that can earn achievements. So, show you a few more things, but first I just want to kick out this lovely kickstand. Another thing I want to mention is that USB port on the side. Come on, one-handed kickstand. Alright, look at that. I just love the way it sits there. I mean, hands off, look at that. You can't do that with any other tablet. If you're doing it with an iPad, it might fall over. So, I love that kickstand. I can't get enough of it. Camera. It's got a really good camera. This is also an HD screen. Sure. Oh my god, what's up, Surface? So, gives you a shot of how awesome the cameras are on Netflix, and this is an example of games that will earn achievements. If it says Xbox at the top bar like that. A couple of them are free, like Solitaire. Just give you a shot of that as well. Let me get back to the USB port real quick. USB port, you can plug anything into it. A hard drive, a flash drive, a printer, a wireless mouse. You can plug anything into that USB port. It's fantastic. You know, and this also has a micro SD card slot right there. This has a 32 gigabyte card in there, so I now have 64 gigabytes of memory. So you can see it's cool. It's very cool. So let's go and hold it sideways just so you can see how wild this is. I mean, I don't even know what I would hold it sideways for, but there's something very appealing about holding such a giant device sideways. It's crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to compare this to. It's like I'm holding a Microsoft Surface tablet. It's huge. So another big advantage, let me get this kickstand out again, another big advantage of the Surface tablet that it has over a competitor like an iPad, if you swipe from this side, it'll throw you right into the next app. So, and if you're going to close it, you swipe down. Now you threw it in the trash, or whatever you want to say. So another big advantage is you can have dual screen apps. So I now have Solitaire and my web browser open at the same time. So, here, we'll go to YouTube. While I'm playing my Solitaire, I don't have any good moves right now, but you got to trust me that I know how to play Solitaire. This is Klondike. So, but as you can see, now I can play a YouTube video in the background while I'm, checking my email, for example. It's really just an awesome feature, something that you can't do in a lot of other tablets or anything like this. So awesome. Now I just threw this over there, and it's doing that because I'm putting it, see, now if I tuck this back there, it'll put this there. So, and then I can throw it away by throwing it down. So you got to admit, that's crazy cool. If you're trying to get a lot of stuff done, it's awesome. Desktop mode, it also comes with down here Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. I hit OneNote. Saying, you want to connect to the cloud? Well, we don't really want to go in OneNote right now, to be honest with you. So, I have an iPad. I've had an Android tablet. I've had a Samsung full Windows 8 tablet, and this is my recommendation on the Surface. If you want a Surface, you're getting it because of its incredible design, super high quality. I'm obsessed with this kickstand. You flick it out, and I'm not even talking about the keyboard. This keyboard is one of the best ideas anyone's ever had. Clicks in there super hard. So get it for the keyboard, get it for the full desktop version of a computer. If you just love using that mouse, it's awesome on the keyboard. Get it for the USB port, get it for the built-in HDMI port, get it for the HD screen, get it for its screen ratio. I mean, movies look perfect on this. They literally look perfect. This is a 16:9 aspect ratio. This is how movies were meant to be watched. This is the same dimensions as your HD TV in your house. Also get it for the dual screen apps. I mean, dual screen apps is crazy. So another thing, if you're doing dual screen apps, you pull it out. Oh, well, I'm going to tuck it in a little bit. It'll show you all the apps you have open. So now I can hop to Where's My Water, for example. So I hope I'm not missing out on anything. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. I'm a pro with this thing. I showed you all of the different things you can do with it. Shrink that web browser. So there, it just shrinks the web browser. I mean, we're on a tablet here. This is insane. It's a tablet and a PC in one. It's not showing your system configuration. These are all things you do in the background on a PC. But it just blows your mind. OneNote. We don't want OneNote anymore. Xbox Smart Glass is pretty simple. If you have your Xbox, this is essentially a universal remote for it. See, if they're connecting to Xbox, it recognizes that my Xbox is on the same network. Let's launch Netflix. Play on Xbox 360. I could have explored. So right now it's launching it on my Xbox. And this is now a huge controller for my Xbox. Here's an example of, it's loading Netflix in the background, but it's saying, oh, here's people that were also doing this, blah, blah, blah. If you put on a show, it'll show you more. So, really, I'm very, very impressed with the Surface. The Surface Pro with Windows 8 Pro is a little bit thicker, has a much more powerful processor, but it also has fans built into it because it is a regular computer. But let me know if you have any questions or comments below. I hope you liked the review. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody.